Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some of the people. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this mess. I want to start off with something a little light. Let me fix my leg. Hold up. Ooh, wee. I want to sit like this. All right. So, this is according to the Jasmine brand. $1 million homes are becoming the norm in America. They are? Oh. How about just make me feel more worse about my life than what I already feel by letting me know, girl, not only are the girls buying homes, but girl, the norm is $1 million homes now. I said, well, mine. Oh, girl, I got some catching up to do. Okay. Anyway, so this is according to the Jasmine brand again. It says that it looks like $1 million homes are becoming the norm. A new study conducted by Zillow found that there is a record number of areas in the U.S. where the typical home is worth 1 million or more. These regions are known as. Oh, girl, that was an Amber Alert. That was an Amber Alert. It was a black male, a black female, 15 years old, 128 pounds. Y'all be careful out here, girl. I don't know where y'all live, but have noticed that whenever I make videos and I come back and I'm like, girl, that was like we get Amber Alerts. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's just Texas or my area. I don't know, but we get them down here. It's so sad. Um, but a new study conducted by Zillow found that there is a record number of areas in the U.S. where the typical home is worth 1 million or more. These regions are known as $1 million cities, and there are currently 550 of them. California has the most $1 million cities with 210. Runners up include New York, New Jersey, Florida, Massachusetts, and Colorado. Have y'all noticed the homes in your area are getting more expensive? Well, I haven't been looking for no homes, but I do. I mean, I do. I do. I have this thing where I love to get on True. Is it Trula? And I like to look at homes. Like I really got some money. I'm not. I'm not in the. I'm not in the. I'm not in the space to buy a home. Um, so I really don't know. Exactly what the market looks like. Anyways, I will say this though. I love HGTV. That's my network. And this was probably about a month or two ago. I don't know if it was a new show. I don't know if it was a repeat or if it was a new episode. There was a couple in California and they were looking at homes. And girl, one of the homes that they looked at, I think it was like 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and I think it was like a little bit over 1,000 square feet. And it was over $1 million. And I said, girl. One thing I have come to realize is that when I think of California, I know not every city in California or every area within the city. But when I think of certain cities in California, like Los Angeles, okay, um, I would not be surprised that if I met someone and they lived in a home that was, for lack of a better word, like basic in comparison to some of the homes that you may see here in Texas or even just around the area in Los Angeles. I wouldn't be surprised if they said that my home was $1 million. Even if I looked at your home and it looked like it was about 1,000 square feet, even if it was a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, you told me your home was 1.1 million, I will believe it. It's too many times I've seen HGTV, just not with the latest episode, not the latest episode, but the episode I was talking about. It's been too many times where I've watched HGTV and the girls be looking at $1 million homes. And they don't really look like $1 million homes. But, girl, being that sometimes they're in Miami. Girl, I remember I was watching, it was this one white man, he was looking for a vacation home with his girlfriend. I think this is the highest budget I had ever seen on HGTV. I think his budget was like 3 million. I said, girl, for a vacation home? Girl. And I forgot, it was somewhere in Florida where they were looking. And the home was not this spectacular home. It wasn't this just over the top home. And I think he ended up spending like, I think close to three for it. And I was just like, girl, houses can really be expensive. Girl. Houses still can be expensive here in Texas, in Houston, but you can still get bang for your buck though. Like you just not gonna come down here and get like a 5-bedroom, girl, 7-bathroom house for $100,000. No, but you could probably get you a nice little new construction, 4,000 square feet for about 700,000. Hello, 500, 500. Girl, you can go get you a house somewhere in Missouri City, Pearland, girl, Katy, girl, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. Okay, girl, for about 300,000. Okay, okay. Houses are expensive. $1 million homes. They say that is becoming a norm. I just could never. But I guess if one thing when I want to move, not into a house, but I want to move out of Texas. And even when I was looking for other apartments that I could move to, I had to. It took me a while for it to register in my head that if you want to live these places, you ain't got no choice but to pay what the rent is. Girl, if you want to pay Texas rent, you gonna stay in Texas. Okay? Because girl, if you go up there anywhere else, if you trying to go to DC, LA, New York, wherever, girl, pay DC prices, you gonna pay LA prices, you gonna pay New York prices, you gonna pay Miami prices. You're not paying Texas prices. And Los Angeles or DC or Miami or New York. You're not doing it. And they're not gonna change the rules just because of you going. Shout out to all the homeowners out there, regardless if you live in $1 million home or not. But shout out to the ones who live in $1 million home. Shout out to y'all. I ain't mad at you. Okay. Listen to this. Lunchables reportedly found to contain relatively high lead levels and can put you at risk of cancer. So this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Neighbors, for decades, Lunchables have been children's favorite go-to meal. Girl, let's say something. Girl, even at my big ass age, I still would eat a Lunchable. Girl, a Lunchable with a little side of juice and some little chips and a couple of cookies. Oh, girl, I be in heaven. Okay. However, it turns out that the popular snack may not be the healthiest choice for growing children. Lunchables have alarmingly high levels of lead and sodium, according to a new analysis released on Tuesday by a consumer watchdog group. They're highly processed and regularly eating processed meat, a main ingredient in many of these products, have been linked to increased risk of some cancers. A registered dietitian at Consumer Reports said in a statement to US Today. The advocacy group stated that it studied 12 store bought Lunchable products made by Kraft Heinz and compared them to identical lunch and snack kits from other manufacturers. Although none of the kits surpassed any legal or regulatory limit, the testing revealed relatively high levels of lead and sodium in the Lunchable kits, according to Brian Rolholm, Director of Food Policy at Consumer Reports. Following its result, the nonprofit consumer organization claimed it petitioned the USDA to remove Lunchables from school cafeterias. The petition had over 14,100 signatures as of Wednesday morning. While the USDA does not authorize or restrict specific food items, it does have rules in place to address the overall content of meals, whether on a daily or weekly basis, according to the statement. This means that Lunchables must be coupled with fruit, vegetables, and milk. And schools must balance the frequency with which high sodium meals are served, according to the agency. Girl, that's a mess. Girl, we ain't gonna be able to eat nothing. The kids ain't gonna be able to eat nothing. I ain't gonna be able to snack on no Lunchable, girl. At this point, girl, we might as well go ahead and shut, girl. Girl, girl, we just gonna be over here just swallowing out. Girl, that's all we're gonna be doing, swallowing air. That's it. That's it. We ain't gonna be able to eat nothing. By the end of next week, we ain't gonna be able to eat no Lunchables. We ain't gonna be able to eat no cookies, girl, no cakes, no nothing, girl. They're gonna tell us girl, we can't eat nothing. This is getting out of hand, honey. Oh, BravoCon. BravoCon is not returning this year. It'll be returning. It says next year, BravoCon will return to Las Vegas, November the 14th through the 16th, 2025. I'm not mad at it. I was ready for this year. I was ready. I was prepared. Um, I was ready. I was ready. But, it is what it is. I was thinking that, girl, quiet as it's kept. It's so much going on at NBC Universal, girl, slash Bravo, girl, that I can see why they had to put it on hold. One of the biggest shows on Bravo. We still don't know what's going on with that, and that's the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So how can you have a BravoCon when I know that they're not? I know that they have not had the number one spot in a couple of years, but it's still, girl, the number one show in my book. Okay. Um, but how can you have a BravoCon when you don't even know, girl, what's going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta? Then you have Potomac, right? And then I don't know. And then with the lawsuits, girl, every time we look up, girl, it's a lawsuit. Girl, every time we look up, it's a lawsuit. So I can see how they're pushing it. I can see why they're pushing it off, girl. Let me tell y'all something. All the boys and girls, girl, we need to be at BravoCon next year. Yes. Yes. We need to be at BravoCon next year. There should, and when I say the boys and girls, I'm talking about to the black. Shout out to the white people. We ain't got no issues with the white people. Especially the ones who support my channel. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to the white content creators who support my channel too. Shout out to y'all too. But I do feel like there should be more black faces at BravoCon next year. So, girl, we got over a year, really and truly, because the tickets probably gonna go on sale next year in probably June or July. So you still have over a year to, girl, start putting $100 to the side, $20 to the side, whatever you need to do. Sell a couple of fish plates, girl. Sell a little coochie if you got to. Girl, sell a bussy if you got to. Sell a little boonchi cat if you got to. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a wonderful experience. I do. Now, yes, I was the only. Now, I will say, girl, I didn't make the cut. I didn't go. I didn't go because I purchased a ticket. I was blessed with a ticket from someone, a VIP pass. Might I add? Okay, so I was blessed. Um, but even with this year, girl, I was planning on buying my own. So I didn't even want to take no chances this year. I was going to set my alarm, and girl, the day that they said that the tickets were going on sale, I was buying my ticket that day. Okay. Um, so yeah, next year, I'm definitely going to be in the building next year. If what they say, if the Lord says the same, come on. If the Lord says the same, we're going to be in the building. But I would hope that, and I get that it can be expensive. It can, because once you start to look at the VIP bracelets, if you want to do VIP, you can do general admission. Um, I would say if you can do VIP, I just feel like it will probably be a better experience. I just feel like it would. I know y'all like, bitch, you ain't even paid for yours. I didn't, but I'm telling you, girl, it's just a different experience. I am. Oh, so listen. But yeah, it can be expensive because everything is pretty much sold separately. It's not like you get, even if it's VIP. It's not like, once you get a bracelet, that means you get access to the Bravos or Watch What Happens Live, the Watch What Happens Live taping. That's not what no, girl. Everything, girl. Okay, girl. What is it? What is it called? A la carte. Okay, girl. Yes. So it can get a little expensive. Um, I will also say that if you go, don't do like one of the mistakes that I did make is, I remember the hotel that I stayed in um, this year, well, last year for BravoCon. It was the Virgin's hotel. I remember when it was first announced for BravoCon. I was looking at that hotel. I'm gonna stay at this hotel because it's a decent hotel, and the rooms are only like $40, like $40, $50. But they also have that resort fee in Vegas too at most of the hotels. So always remember it will appear as if your room is only like $40, but once they add that resort fee in, which could be $40 or $50, it's really like $90. So yeah, they had room for like $40 or $50, and I was like, girl, I'm just gonna wait. And then I looked up, and the price of the rooms went up, and I feel like they probably went up once they caught wind of BravoCon. And on top of that, last year with BravoCon, I think there were like 7 other conventions that were happening that same weekend. So it was a lot going on in Vegas. But yeah, I'll say once, like next year hits and you're able to book your hotel, if you're going to BravoCon, I would say book it when you see the rooms may be a little cheaper, because girl, once it starts to get around that weekend, girl, those rooms are going to shoot up. I remember because I was only going to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I was still going to go even though I wasn't going to BravoCon. But I was like, girl, everything is paid for. I'm just going to go, and whatever's going to happen, what's going to happen. But then once I, was blessed with my VIP pass, I was like, oh, I need to get that Thursday. And so I went and I changed everything. And girl, my hotel for that one Thursday night to add that one night was more than my hotel room for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. No, I think I was going to go Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, I think I went Friday, Saturday. I can't remember. But the day, basically, when I went back and changed the day, added the day, girl, my hotel for that one day was more than my all the days combined. Girl, I was like, oh girl, this is a mess. Girl. That's how much they went up on the hotels. Anyways, but shout out to BravoCon. I'm gonna be there next year. Hopefully, y'all are there next year. It's really. If you are someone who likes Bravo shows, I think that you would enjoy it. If you're someone who really doesn't watch Bravo, then I don't. I mean, in all honesty, like it wouldn't be a reason for you to like really go, because you don't really care about Bravo. You don't watch Bravo shows. It would be pointless. But if you watch Bravo content, I would say go. It's real. It's really. It can really. It's a really fun experience, and you see so many people. You meet other YouTubers. It's just a fun time. Anyways, that's it about BravoCon. What else is going on? Let's see. Oh, listen to this. Okay. Luxury lawsuit. Hermes sued for allegedly allowing only customers with sufficient purchase history to buy Birkins. So Hermes faced a lawsuit in California alleging it restricts Birkin bag sales to only those deemed worthy by the company. Excuse me. Two California residents, Tina Cavalieri and Mark Gelnoga, have filed a lawsuit against the French luxury brand Hermes, asserting that the company unlawfully restricts customers by allowing only those with sufficient purchase history to purchase its renowned Birkin bags. The lawsuit alleges that Hermes is violating antitrust laws by tying the sale to one item to the purchase of another, thereby leveraging its market power. According to the complaint, Hermes sales associates compel customers to purchase additional Hermes products such as shoes, scarves, and jewelry to gain access to the coveted Birkin bags. Girl, listen. I, I don't own nothing, but I don't own nothing Hermes. I do want to be one of those Hermes bracelets though. The Hermes bracelets are really not that expensive. I mean, girl, they're expensive enough. That's why I ain't got one. But I think I'm gonna get me one day for my birthday. That's gonna be a birthday present to me because they're only like seven something. You know what I'm saying? Put $50 to the side every now and again, girl. You'll be good to go. Okay. But yeah, I want me a Hermes bracelet. But I don't own anything Hermes. Okay. With that being said, I have always heard that to get like a Birkin or a Kelly, like those are the bags that are the most difficult to get. I remember even back in the day before I even like started wearing a little designer here or there, like I used to always hear that Hermes was difficult to get. Now I used to always hear like it's hard to get Hermes. I didn't know like what, I just thought it was everything. But they say it's really just the Birkin and I think also the Kelly, right? Listen, it's no tea, no shade. Shout out to everybody out there. You gotta fake it till you make it. That's how I know a lot of y'all's out here, girl, wearing Hermes. Cause it's stupid, girl. I done seen so many girls and gay guys walking around here with big ass. I'm talking about big ass Hermes bags. Them bags ought to be at least 700,000. Girl, girl, girl. And not even that, child. Oh, girl, like, girl, girl, y'all ain't walking around here even with them big ass bags. Y'all just not doing it. I don't believe y'all walking around here, even with the Birkin. Y'all not walking around here with no Birkin. I'm sorry. Those bags are too difficult to get. And again, even with them saying, even with this lawsuit, like I've always heard it was difficult to get those bags. And I have heard also that in order to get a Birkin, you have to have established history with Hermes. You just can't walk in the store and say, I want me a Hermes. They're gonna look at you crazy. You have to establish a good history with them. You know, it is what it is. I don't give a damn about the Hermes because bitch, I can't afford one. Okay, and even if I could, I probably won't want one anyways. I probably would get one just because. Like if I just had some money to blow, I would probably just get a little Hermes bag. You know, like a little, you know, not the purse, but the one that kind of looks more like a duffel. You know what I'm saying? You can carry it to the airport. You know, and stunt on the girls. You know, just do a little stunt, just do a little stunt and a little show. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a damn about the bags anyways. But again, I've always heard that it was difficult to get an Hermes bag. When I started seeing the love and hip hop girls, when I started seeing the gays walk around here with Birkins, girl, I used to look at them like, girl, shout out to all y'all who got a Birkin and you know it ain't real. But girl, I'm just saying, girl, I still got love. Ain't no shade. Girl, you gotta fake it till you make it. But girl, y'all know y'all Birkins ain't real. Birkins is hard to come by, girl. Y'all acting like y'all just walking in a store and getting a Birkin. No, you get that hoe out that man's trunk. You got your purse out of that nigga's trunk, girl. That African who be selling bags at Lenox Mall. That's where you got your bag from. Because you damn sure didn't get it from the Hermes store. Hello? Anyways, girl, shout out to all the girls who got a Hermes or a Hermes. Whatever you got, girl, it's yours. Okay? All right, I'm gone, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.